So, welcome to Psychology. Your course is participating in the SONA program, which offers the opportunity for you to learn more about research while earning course credits towards your final grade. Experiential learning is considered an integral part of the undergrad program in psychology, and research participation is one example of this. If you have participated in SONA in a previous course and term, you will have already have a SONA account set up. If this is your first experience with SONA, then an account will be set up for you based on your course enrollments. Logging into your SONA account is with your WhatIM credentials. If you're unable to find your SONA account, this could be for several reasons. Your registration in the course occurred after the most recent class list update to the system. SONA accounts are created from the class list downloaded from the registrar's office, and so enrollment in your course and your SONA account creation is dependent on this information. If you were enrolled in a psychology course in a previous term, you will be using the same account. Beginning the spring 2019 term, the logging into SONA accounts was changed to using your WhatIM credentials. Please use this method to log into the SONA system and your account. If neither of these scenarios is applicable, then please send an email with your full registered name to the Reg Coordinator at regadmin@uwaterloo.ca, and it will be checked into. The email address of your SONA account is based on your @uwaterloo email account. This cannot be changed. If you are forwarding your @uwaterloo email account to another account, such as Hotmail, SONA will not deliver to these accounts. My suggestion is for you to check your @uwaterloo email account frequently to see if you are missing any emails from SONA. This is especially true for updates, time slot cancellations, and end-of-term messages that may be sent out through the SONA system. You don't want to miss any of this information. So let's get started. The SONA login page provides updated information throughout the term. It has important announcements and upcoming dates and deadlines. It is a good idea to review this every time you log in. So log in using your WhatIM credentials. So when you log in, course selections will already be determined based on the courses that you were enrolled in and from the class lists that have been downloaded. For now, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to just select Intro Psych. The first time you log into your SONA account, you will be shown the Human Subject and Privacy Policy Statement. These are guidelines that are followed for research. You should read this document over to ensure that you understand the guidelines. Now, if you do not agree to the terms of these, then you can click No at the bottom of the page. I must advise you that a no response would not permit you to be eligible to participate in research. If you say yes, this will create your account, but a no will not create your SONA account. So we really hope you do say yes. You will then be prompted to complete the pre-screen questionnaire. This questionnaire is not mandatory, so you are not required to complete it, or you may want to complete it later. If you choose not to complete the questionnaire, then click No, Decline to Participate. If later you change your mind and you would like to complete the questionnaire, then send an email to the Reg Coordinator requesting to have the decline removed. Please include your enrolled name and be specific to your request so that the Reg Coordinator can complete this action. The pre-screen questionnaire has some basic demographic information such as your biological sex, your gender identity, your handedness, and some other information that many researchers use to pre-select their participants. Note, if you want to complete the mass testing survey, then you will need to complete the pre-screen questionnaire, in particular Section 2, Question 1. This questionnaire takes about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. It does not have a credit value, and you can skip questions that you do not want to answer. If you want to start it right away, then click Yes, Start Prescreen. Once you have completed the pre-screen questionnaire and before submitting your responses, you will be shown a summary of your responses. I highly recommend that you review your responses to make sure they are exactly as you want them to be. Once you have submitted your responses, there is no way to make changes to responses for individual questions. If you require a change, you will need to submit an email request to the Reg Coordinator indicating that you would like your previous responses deleted so that you can take the questionnaire again. After you submit your responses, you will be presented with the feedback letter. This is the same process for every research study. You will be provided with a feedback letter at the end of the study. This document provides a summary of the questionnaire or study you just completed. I highly recommend that you read it over so you can completely understand what you have just completed. Once you have done this, then click on Continue to go to your SONA account home page. The home page is where you will land for subsequent logins to your SONA account. The tabs at the top correspond to all of the information on the main part of the page. The home icon will always direct you back to this page. The studies icon lists the available or eligible studies in which you can participate. You can also see this list by clicking on the View Available Studies tab. Studies with available time slot will be listed, and they will have the time slots available link beside the study title. By clicking on this tab, you will go to the study information page that will provide a brief description of what the study is about, how long it will take, how many credits it's worth, and who the researchers are. You may notice that you have a different list of eligible studies than your friend or others in your course. The most likely reason for this difference is responses you provided or did not provide on the pre-screen questionnaire and/or the mass testing survey. My Schedule Credits provides you with a list of the studies you have signed up for and/or participated in and provides an overview of your credits. Remember, all credits must be earned in the same term that you are enrolled in the course. The FAQ tab directs you to the commonly asked questions and answers, as well as other information that you may find helpful throughout the term. The office hours for the Reg Coordinator is 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. If you have a question outside these hours, the FAQ page may have some information to help you. If the answer is not available on the FAQ, please send an email with your registered name and/or your SONA ID to the Reg Coordinator at regadmin@uwaterloo.ca. For the first 10 days of the term, the mass testing survey is the only study available. Remember, you must have completed question 1 of section 2 of the pre-screen questionnaire to see the mass testing survey on your list of eligible studies. To locate the mass testing survey or any study that you are interested in, click on the Studies tab, which will take you to the list of studies that you have available. Click on the study title, and it will provide you with an overview of the study, how long it will be, and if there are any preparations or deadlines. Once you have read over this information, click on the View Time Slot Available tab at the bottom of the information page. You will then see the list of time slots that you can sign up for. Click Sign Up to select the time slot that works for your schedule. Time slots for online studies will show a deadline, meaning this is the date and time by which you need to have completed the study. You do not come into the lab to participate, but rather complete the study online. Lab studies offer time slots of dates and times that you are to come into the lab and complete the study. These will also provide a location that you are to show up to for the participation. All studies have different credit values. The mass testing survey is valued at 1 online credit, so please make sure that you are aware of these values before signing up. For on-campus courses, you can participate in online studies for up to 50% of your total credits required. For online courses, all credits can be earned through online studies. For an online study, and this applies to all online studies, once you have signed up for the study, you can complete the study now or come back to it later. If you are completing it now, then you click on the Complete Survey Now button and it will take you to the study. If you want to come back later, then you can log back into your SONA account, click on the My Schedule Credits page tab, scroll to the study title, and it will take you to another information page. Scroll to the bottom where it says View Study Website and click on that, and it will take you to where you had left off. If you had not started the study, then it will take you to the beginning. If you had partially completed the study, then it will take you to where you left off. These are the same steps to follow if you have to leave the study partway through and come back later to complete it. This will bring you back to where you last left off. If you did not start the study, it will take you to the beginning. If you were partially through the study, it will take you to that point. Please remember to ensure you have a good internet connection, as this could interfere with the saving of your responses. There is nothing the Reg Coordinator can do if the responses are not saved from your participation. On around the 10th day, usually the second Wednesday of the term, Phase 2 opens, and that is when the rest of the studies will begin to become available. If you are not wanting to participate in research studies, you can earn credits by completing an alternative assignment, and your instructor or TA will have more information about this. So what happens if you cannot make a time slot? Let the researcher know as soon as possible, even if it is after the scheduled time. We are aware that sometimes things happen beyond your control and you are unable to make a scheduled appointment. Initially, the researcher will assign an unexcused no-show to your SONA account. But if you let them know right away, this can be changed to an excused no-show. If you accumulate 3 unexcused no-shows, then SONA will lock you out and you will not be able to participate in any further research. At this point, you will need to contact the Reg Coordinator and provide an explanation. Most of the studies are located in the PASS building, but there are some that are in different locations around campus. Please check the time slot sign-up to ensure you have the right location. Navigating around the PASS building can be difficult, so maps of the waiting areas are listed on the Reg website. You can also download these maps to your phone or other devices and have them with you when you are arriving to the studies. Some of these downloads are available on the FAQ page number 08. Sometimes things happen that prevent a researcher from being available for a time slot. In most cases, the researcher will send an email explaining the cancellation or postponement. The email will go to your @UWaterloo email address, so if you are forwarding your UWaterloo email account to another account, make sure you always check there first. If you arrive for your study and the researcher does not show after a reasonable amount of time, fill in an online Can't Find Your Researcher form. This form must be filled in at the time and location of your time slot to be valid. The online forms are date, time, and location stamped so that the Reg Coordinator can ensure that you are arriving at the right location, right day, and time of the scheduled time slot. The Reg website also has other information about SONA and can be used as a resource should you have a question. There is the SONA FAQ that is listed for each term that is extremely valuable.